Have you ever felt lost trying to figure out which iPad you should buy? Trust me, I've been there before. I do this for a living. Apple's lineup is now more confusing than it is ever, especially now with the iPad Air and the iPad Pro just so close in size, features, and price. As someone who's tested every iPad that comes out over the past few years, I've seen firsthand what each model can do, and I'm here to help you to make the right choice. So by the end of this video, you'll not only know which iPad suits your needs, but also whether or not the extra features of the iPad Pro are worth the higher price compared to the iPad Air. My name is Mike, let's get started. This video is part of my 2024 iPad Buyer's Guide and is organized into different sections covering the following aspects. First, I'll go over the high-level features of what each iPad offers. Second, I'll talk you through questions to ask yourself to determine how you plan to use the iPad. Finally, I will wrap it all up with who should buy which iPad. I've gathered all the best prices for the iPads and their accessories down in the video description below. And one last housekeeping item, YouTube tells me that 90% of you that are watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. I love the iPad, you clearly want to know more about the iPad, so let's just make this official like a referee with a whistle and click that subscribe button so you can get more content just like this. Now let's break down each of the iPads and figure out which one of them makes unique, starting with the iPad Air. The M2 iPad Air was updated in May 2024 and is now available in 11-inch and a 12.9-inch size. It starts at $599, and this is really where the lineup gets serious. It is perfect for those of you who are thinking about using it more than just a casual device that you have on your couch. Maybe you're looking at Twitter while you're watching television. The iPad Air is going to stand out for its versatility, offering the most features that you can get at an affordable price. If you're like me and you need something more than just for a casual device, for browsing the web or checking emails, the larger 12.9-inch iPad Air could really be a game changer for your workflow. The M2 iPad Air comes in a variety of colors and storage options ranging from 128 gigs to 1 terabyte, making it versatile enough to meet your needs whether you are a student or a professional. Now, it's worth noting as of this video, the starting point for iPads that support Apple Intelligence, as well as being connected to an external display, is the M1 processor or newer, which the iPad Air does have the M2. With the M2 processor, it's specifically designed for the iPad Air. You can easily handle demanding tasks like video editing or multitasking without it breaking a sweat. Now, the iPad Air features a liquid retina display that's 2350 by 1640 on the 11-inch and 2732 by 2048 on the 12.9-inch. Both displays support P3 color gamut, they support True Tone, they have an oleophobic coating, so it won't get fingerprints on it, which is going to be really nice, and they are fully laminated, making the content, whatever you're using or whatever you're viewing, pop off the screen. Respectively, they have a peak brightness of 500 and 600 nits. This is going to be bright enough for any indoor use case, but outdoor you might have a little bit of trouble with the smaller iPad Air in direct sunlight at like high noon. The iPad's Air display is excellent. It offers stunning visuals that are perfect for most people that are out there going to be using this device. Whether you choose the 11-inch or the 12.9-inch, Apple has first-party Magic Keyboards that are available for $300 and $350. They are the same exact keyboards that were available last year for these devices, so you get a little bit of reuse on there. Now, that same story doesn't apply to the Apple Pencil. Unfortunately, if you have the new M2 iPad Pro, you can use the Apple Pencil USB-C or the Apple Pencil Pro, which is $79 and $129 respectively. Now, I'll leave a link to all my favorite iPad Air and iPad Pro accessories in the cards above. The iPad Pro is Apple's best-in-class device. It offers top-tier performance and features with a price tag to match. The iPad Pro stands out as a powerhouse option, perfect for those who need the absolute best when it comes to performance and display quality. When I first got my hands on the new iPad Pro, I was really blown away with the difference in power and display quality compared to the previous generation. It's like having a portable powerhouse always in your backpack or with you. The iPad Pro features Apple's M4 processor, making not only the most powerful iPad in the lineup, but it's also the only device as of this video that features the M4 processor. It's available in 2 different configurations. You have 2 different RAM configurations, though I really wouldn't suggest anyone going higher than the basic RAM configuration, because there's a very good chance that the apps that you are going to use won't support it. It also boasts a stunning dual-stack OLED display with a peak brightness of 1600 nits and a standard brightness of 1000. It's blindingly bright. The iPad Pro's advanced features like Face ID, superior cameras, and extensive storage options really make it perfect for power users and creative professionals. If you need it, you're going to know. Now, it's a little bit different of a story when you talk about the Magic Keyboard. Unfortunately, since the new iPads are much thinner and lighter than the previous generation, you cannot reuse the same Magic Keyboard. The new keyboards are $300 and $350 respectively. Same thing goes with the Apple Pencil. Only the Apple Pencil USB-C and the Apple Pencil Pro work for $79 and $129 respectively. Now I ask myself, who should be buying the iPad Air? First, it's gonna be budget considerations, which is probably gonna be the first limiting factor for 90% of the people out there. No one wants to spend a lot of money unless they have to, and depending on what your usage needs are and your budget, your choices of your iPad are gonna vary. Now, you might like all the bells and whistles of the iPad Pro, but you're living on a budget because you're a student or you're just starting off your career, and that's totally okay. Start with where you are. Whatever your predicament is, we will figure out ways to get the most out of your setup when it comes to choosing the best iPad for you. Outside of budget considerations, it's really about how you plan to use your iPad. For instance, when I first got my iPad, I thought I would be using it for web browsing and checking email, but it ended up being my go-to device for a lot of other things, including all my creative work. I make sketches, I make thumbnails, I do a lot of editing on there. So it's not necessarily that you need to do those things, but I wanna know, what do you plan to do with your iPad? Think about it, how we'll use it in the next 3 to 5 years, because that's how long you're gonna keep your iPad for, and you don't wanna get something that's gonna be underpowered or overutilized or underutilized. And as you think about this, understand that every iPad in the lineup today is really great at 1, checking email, 2, web browsing, 3, video calling, and 4, taking notes. And no matter which iPad that you choose, you're gonna have a great experience in doing those things. Really, by and large, what you are gonna pay for between the iPad Air and the iPad Pro is gonna be screen quality and performance-related tasks like creative tasks. If you're looking for a powerful device that can handle more than just casual tasks, and you want something that's still relatively affordable, because $599, $799 is still a lot of money for most people out there, the iPad Air is a great choice, full stop. It is perfect for students, it's perfect for professionals, and anyone who really wants a versatile device that can do more than just the basics. But you're probably asking yourself, well, should I maybe just go and buy the iPad Pro? Well, the iPad Pro is the ideal for creative professionals, power users, and anyone who needs a device that can replace a traditional computer. For video editing, it's perfect for graphic design, it's perfect for photo editing. It does all these things that much more, or that much better than the iPad Air. So let's quickly recap. The iPad Air offers incredible value, versatility, and power at a more affordable price. This makes it perfect for most users out there. The iPad Pro, on the other hand, is a powerhouse designed for those of us who need the absolute best in performance and display quality, or if you just want to spend the money and get the best of the best. That's going to be the iPad Pro. Now that we've compared the iPad Air and the iPad Pro, you should have a clear idea of which iPad suits your needs best. For power and versatility, you're going to go with the iPad Air. It's going to be a smart pick for you. If you only want the best, and hey, listen, no judgment, you do you, go with the iPad Pro. Now, if this video helped you decide which iPad to choose, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments below. Your insights might help others in the community, so please do go ahead and share. And if you are still undecided, check out my full review of the iPad Pro linked at the end of this video. I also have it in the cards here above. Now, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth guides and reviews. I've been using iPads for years, and whether you are a seasoned pro or just getting started, I'm super excited to help you out and get the most out of your iPad journey. Stay tuned for my next video where we're gonna dive into the iPad Mini 7, which is supposed to be coming out, I think it might come out next week, and the 10th generation iPad once Apple confirms the updates. And if you wanna learn how to use your iPad like a pro, there's a video right here, and I think YouTube is suggesting my favorite video, which is down here in the other corner, right here in the bottom. Make sure you click on that one next. My name is Mike, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.